Hey y'all, it's your girl Tashondarenae. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm sharing with you a recipe for sweet potato casserole. This recipe is simple and delicious, and if you would like to see how I do it, please stay tuned. To get started, I'm gonna boil 3 sweet potatoes. You can roast them or you can dice them first and then boil them, but I'm just gonna go ahead and boil the sweet potatoes. And then once they're done, I'm just gonna peel that skin off. It just comes right off. You don't have to use a knife or anything like that. That's why I choose to do it that way. Once the potatoes are done, go ahead and add them to a large mixing bowl. You're gonna add a half cup of granulated sugar, a half stick of melted butter, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a half teaspoon of nutmeg, and you can always use less or more cinnamon and nutmeg depending on your taste. Next, you're going to add just a pinch of salt. Next, you're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Next, you're going to add 2 large eggs. And then the last ingredient you're going to add is some evaporated milk. You're going to add about 2 tablespoons. Now you want to go ahead and mix everything together to the consistency that you prefer. Some prefer their sweet potato casserole to be smooth. Others do like it kind of lumpy. Sweet potatoes are my absolute favorite thing to eat, so I can take it either way. Next, you want to go ahead and add your sweet potato mixture to your baking dish, but before you do, go ahead and spray it down with a Pam spray or some type of spray to keep it from sticking. And I'm using an 8x12 baking dish. Once you have it spread evenly in your baking dish, set the baking dish aside and begin to prepare your topping. For the topping, you're going to need 1 cup of chopped pecans. Here I have pecan pieces that I've added to a plastic storage bag, and I'm just using my meat tenderizer to crush them up. Now, it's not necessary to crush the pecans, but I do prefer them crushed. A lot of people do leave them whole or they just do a rough chop, but I do like mine crushed. Now, to a bowl, you want to add your cup of chopped pecans, 1 cup of dark brown sugar, 1/4 of a cup of flour, and half stick of melted butter. At this point, I did realize that my bowl was going to be too small to mix, so I did switch over to a larger bowl. Be sure to mix all these ingredients really well. And you should be preheating your oven to 350 degrees at this point. Also, if you're interested in the exact measurements and ingredients, as always, I'll have it listed down in the description box, so be sure to check that out. This is what your topping should look like once it's mixed together well. Now, the last step before going into the oven is to top the layer of sweet potatoes with the brown sugar topping. And this may seem like a lot of brown sugar or just a lot of topping in general, but it is not. It all works together well. Trust me, be sure to use the entire mixture. Now you want to go ahead and place it in your oven at 350 degrees. Oven should already be preheated. You want to go ahead and bake it for about 40 minutes. And this is what it looks like once it's done. And I know I always say this, but this is so good. It is too good. If you've ever been to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, you know that they make something very similar to this. I'm willing to say this is better than Ruth's Chris. This is delicious. You have to give it a try. It's definitely a must try. And although I didn't follow my own instructions on this day, I would suggest you wait about 15 minutes before you dig in. It does need time to set before you dig in. But on this day, I just could not wait. I had to go ahead and dig in. But that is the video. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. I hope you'll give it a try, and I hope you do like it. If you have not already done so, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.